My name is Pam Holt. I'm a professor of community and public health at Malone University. I also worship with you at Faith United Methodist. Pastor Kara has asked me to share how public health is related to the three general rules of John Wesley. Before we do that, I would like to share with you a few concepts related to public health. The first is the chain of infection. The chain of infection is actually part of creation. It is you and I, all living creatures, and pathogens, which are really germs, including bacteria and viruses. The goal of public health is to break that chain, and we do that by changing the behavior of the host, us, or by addressing the agent through a vaccine or treatment, or changing the environment in positive ways in which we live. By addressing agent, host, and environment, we can actually break the chain of infection and stop the transmission of disease from one another. Strangely, this all relates not only to public health, but also the three general rules set forth by John Wesley. Number one, John Wesley asks us to do no harm. In public health, we call that non-malfeasance. John Wesley asks us to do good. In public health, that's called beneficence. John Wesley, in rule number 3, asks us to stay in love with God. In public health, we call that spiritual health, taking care of one another within our community. So we're going to look at 3 very easy public health practices that help us attain good public health and also address the tenets or the 3 general rules of John Wesley. The first thing that we can do is practice social distancing, what I like to refer to as physical distancing. We do not have to be socially, mentally, psychologically, or spiritually apart. We just need to be physically apart so we don't spread the disease. The second thing is wearing a mask. If I am sick and I wear a mask, I protect you. If you're sick and you wear a mask, you protect me. The third simple thing that you and I can do is to wash our hands or to use a hand sanitizer. We've been washing our hands since we were children, something that was a good health practice that we learned while beginning to navigate our world. These 3 simple things, physical distancing, wearing a mask, and washing or sanitizing our hands, actually take us back to breaking the chain of infection. In doing so, we're actually practicing good public health and honoring the 3 general rules of John Wesley. Because each of these public health practices and the rules of John Wesley are not just about you and I, they are about the collective us, taking care of one another in the body of Christ. As we think about coming together and practicing these 3 simple things, we will be caring for one another today and as we someday worship together again. Until that point in time, blessings to each of you. Stay safe and stay well.